Welcome back, Rich Nation. My name is AJ, and today we're going to be continuing ReZero Season 2, Episode 7. All I want to say for this little intro is, if you like these ReZero reactions, if you like me seeing ReZero, and you want to see more of these, and you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, smash the like button, tell me that you guys want more of these. Just because I'd like to gauge where, if you guys are enjoying these type of reactions or more very close to when they come out. And I don't normally go that route, so I kind of want to make sure there's interest for something like this, you know, something that's instantaneous. So you guys got to let me know in the comments or subscribe, that kind of good stuff. You can also check out these early and uncut over on patreon.com/ajrich123. And let's go ahead and start. Yeah, she saved him. Ooh. Yeah, he probably does not want to be healed at this point. She's a bit of a softie when it comes to this type of stuff. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Then why save Subaru? Is it just out of because he's right in front of you? That would be horrible. She thinks she helped him, and of course she's not going to understand that point. So much for trying to go back. Oh, there's so much. She's so mysterious. I feel like we know nothing about her. It looks very similar. She only gives the information that she has to. She's following it? Ugh. She must just have done it out of instinct. If that ends up being the same book, then how is she different from the others? Yeah, see, it's not all because of the book. So Subaru's kind of changed her a bit. No wonder she's always pissed around him. Ooh. Welp. How did she get in there? Oh, God. Even though it's really weird, death is kind of a good thing here. Holy crap, though. He learned so much there about Beatrice. Now, who is her mother? Why does she have this book? And she says she's doing everything what her mother says. That's confusing in itself. But as well as the sense of being so, like, caring about that book so much, but also she pretty much kind of gave a I wouldn't say it's a confession, but she's not supposed to like humans, I guess. And she at least, kind of warmed up, to Subaru. And that's why I think that's probably why she's always so upset, is because of that. It's like she doesn't want to like him at all, but she can't help herself. So that's probably why she's not trying to protect anybody else, and she doesn't care about humans, but Subaru is like the exception for her. And that's why she couldn't help herself and protect him in that original moment. Now, how she ended up, how that lady ended up getting in there and being able to get in the library. I thought she couldn't get in there. So that's an interesting little tidbit right there too. How she was even able to get into there. Maybe she just was able to get in there randomly, but holy hell. It's fortunate that it hasn't changed though. That would have been a horrible spot to not be able to go back. Now, what is the next strategy to do here? You always have to give it to Subaru to be able to make a straight face like that after dying so many times. Only when he's thinking and spacey would he look different. They notice things like that, I guess. I don't know. He needs to figure this out quickly. The longer he takes, the worse his mindset's gonna get. Oh, he's like doing different things? It's like he can, you know, read minds, but not really. Most of the time, the other people just do the same thing every time, as long as he does the same actions, but maybe it's just his personality. Using information that he learns before he dies is good too. It would make it meaningless to do it, but I don't think... How would he pull that off? He just doesn't maybe think it's the right time now. Oh, what? What the hell? Was that a sentence? Maybe she got lucky? Oh. So, okay, they're half siblings. That's convenient. So she could come back at any time. Maybe bringing her there, but you would never have the time to do that though. She looked like she talks to anybody else though. A heavy, you know, conversation, which she can do. Something I thought he'd eventually do. Now, would that really let him pass this area? What? What the hell? What? At first I thought he was choking him to death, but... Okay, something's off here. Are they gonna try to kill him now or something? Wow. I can smell it. That may seem suspicious to them. Their nose must be really good. Whoop! Now you know that's the wrong thing to say. Wow. This is the worst case scenario though, because now he can't go back and he can't save everybody. God. I knew this guy was bad news, but not to this extent. God, there's so many bad decisions you can make in this show. Like every decision is a bad decision. What? There's definitely more to that story. I thought she would talk, but they just didn't have time. Somebody feeding him? Or is that some type of poison or something? That seems more likely. God, all those deaths and oh, Jesus. He's actually going to save him? I thought he would. I don't know. I thought the bribe might be good enough to not help him or something. Does that mean she's gonna go do the trial? Damn. Is it even possible for her to pass that? That's some, I don't know, like, he's a good guy. I'm just surprised. Which wouldn't be a bad thing in this case, so we could reset, but he seems very naturally good-hearted. He's just not used to having a friend, like someone being nice to him. This kind of good-hearted friend is different for him. He's so used to being backstabbed. Ah, of course, Ram. Wow, that episode actually went really fast. These ReZero episodes are getting extremely good. They're you know, we kind of had that build up in the first couple episodes of season 2, just kind of telling us what's going on. There's always like that build up to Subaru dying, and now that he's going through this rotation of deaths, it's you get. I think I'm getting used to the formula of him being able to start figuring people out. Some people matter, like it matters what he does and what he says, and it affects what the people around him does and reacts to him, right? So this Garfield guy seems to be very, very against, I mean, just very against a lot of stuff, but Subaru just said straight up the wrong thing. And by doing that, it made Garfield his enemy immediately. And I could tell when he was introduced, and even, you know, they even said, be warned, you know, be wary of him. Now we kind of know why. And it's just one of those things where it's an obvious thing where he'd be somebody that could easily turn on you if you make the wrong decision. But we've seen that with characters that end up being amazing. I mean, think about this. Rem was like this. I mean, she slaughtered Subaru to death in one of them, right? Like, one of his deaths was super brutal from Rem. So but then, you know, any character can really be affected differently by how Subaru talks to them, communicates with them in the beginning. And we even saw that a bit with like a few characters, really. I mean, we really saw that with any character where they would act very just mean to Subaru before they got to know each other, or if he just went by a different route and didn't put the time and effort into that person, then they would just easily just kind of shuck him off, or we could see something brutal. And in this case, Garfield just, you know, seems to be the enemy in this one. But I feel like we're missing a little bit of information here, as well as just why they would go to these lengths to do this. Now, fortunately, Subaru has a friend, and I get why he would save him, but it was so like, I think it's because the way his face looked when he was being offered that, you know, when he was being offered something, I was like, oh no, he's taking it. He's taking it. But I guess I should have never second guessed him, because Subaru just had to laugh. Who goes and helps him out like that? Normally, he's so used to being backstabbed or something bad happening. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments. When he was approached and you hear somebody coming in, I thought he was going to get killed. Even when, like, I thought it was going to be something. I was waiting for like a shock in that moment. I was waiting for him to just like creepy smile, stab or something crazy like that. And now I feel dumb for thinking like that would happen. But like I said, some characters, you act differently by the way you treat them and react. So I'm happy that he has a friend there, but the problem is, I guess he's been in there for so long, and we know how many days he has to go, you know, back and save everybody there. He's already going to be on this very, very tight schedule. Isn't it worth it for him to just die again and restart at this point? It seems almost impossible to go from here. He already said the wrong thing. I don't know. That's what it seems to me anyway. You guys can let me know. I just feel like he's already messed up and he needs to go back. And that's the fortunate, you know, power of his ability. Unfortunately, he has to feel death every time. You have to feel the pain. That's when he was, you know, laying there and he's remembering all these deaths. Those build up over time. And I think slowly you would just become, we've saw him a few times in season 1, just become kind of, if you think about it too much, mentally just crazier and crazier, because you're going through so much trauma. And that's more trauma than really anybody. When you die that many times to that many people, that's just tough. But anyway, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. You can also check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/ajrich for streams, patreon.com/ajrich123 if you want to check out uncut reactions, early releases of this show or all my other shows. But thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.